How are y'all doing? Welcome to Boobs and Brunch. Yeah, we ain't got no sound effects yet. Tone ain't give us none.
Tone ain't give us no sound effects.
He don't like us like that, but it's cool.
You real life slacking, fam. You're slacking.
He's slacking. So we gonna make our own. Woo! Yes, we're here, and we know y'all been waiting for it because y'all have been telling us you've been waiting on it, and we love y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. I was on Water Street yesterday, and when I was walking past, like 5 motherfuckers yelled out like "Boobs and Brunch, Boobs and Brunch." I'm like, oh shit, like this is lit. It's lit. Y'all waiting. Y'all been waiting on us. Like, hey mom. My mom is the first viewer. Hey mom.
Y'all, I'm trying to go live on Instagram right now, okay? And so I think I got it. So you guys, right now, today is our first episode. So we are literally going to be filling y'all in on everything that we are going to be doing going forward. And I'm hitting the microphone and shit. Clearly it's new. Clearly this is new to us. Oh, period. That's the one. Period. And so I hope y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Boom. All right. So what we're going to do is introduce ourselves. I'm Shay Harris. I'm Shay the artist, Shay the MUA, all of that. Whatever you need me to be. And this is...
I'm Sin Thomas, Cindy Mac, Big Titty Mook. All of the above, all of the above.
I'm giving the world real titty realness right now, okay? Because it was everything. Y'all, so what we want to do is while we're waiting for our brunch to come out by our fabulous chef, Janale Tate, aka the JéSpot. J-E with the, the fancy accent on top of it. Spots. That's her new name for her business. So shout her out, shameless plug. She's doing our brunch. She lit. We're going to be moving into this segment. And the first segment that we're going to do to kind of get y'all with us is called Y'all Good or Nah?
Y'all good or not?
Y'all good
I
or
want to
not?
pop this bottle because it's time.
Pop it.
Like,
you gotta, period. Look.
You gotta have some mimosas.
You gotta have mimosas. Wow. Kev said, why are we dressed like the color purple though? You're not good because we're not. We are fine and we're easy, breezy, beautiful. And we're cover girls at this point, okay? And we're about to get this wine started because she's pouring my glass. So in case you didn't know, today's episode is the time we started feeling ourselves. So basically when you realize you were the shit and your self-esteem got that little bump. So the first thing that we were talking about as far as are y'all good or not?
Yeah. So, everybody is in Houston right now for the Milwaukee takes over Houston. And it came across my timeline that motherfuckers then got their chain snatched in the club in Houston.
Oh,
Milwaukee people, like Milwaukee people being Milwaukee people doing some bum shit.
She making a mess, y'all. She making a mess. I guess so. Help me understand. So from what I'm hearing is somebody from Milwaukee went down there and snatched the chain, not of somebody foreign, but of somebody from Milwaukee. So yes. I'm gonna say it. You can bring it in, babe. She's gonna walk across our lives. This is say hey to the camera, babe.
Hi, everybody.
This is the wrong one.
I'm sorry.
She's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill me.
I love her.
Get into it.
I'm sorry. I'm on
you
the
guys.
camera.
So you gotta tell us. You gotta tell them what we're eating. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. They're eating separate things.
Yes.
Cindy Mac is eating salmon croquettes with scrambled eggs and smothered potatoes. Shay the artist is eating. She's eating a thyme flavored steak with smothered potatoes and scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
And they both got Belgian waffles made from scratch.
Period.
Woots, woots.
Woots, woots.
Period.
Woots, woots. And we cannot forget the mimosas because that's the start to any good brunch.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony's about to get fed too, but he's ignoring Janelle.
I know, right? You ignoring me? We was friends.
We still friends.
Hey, Tori.
I'm busy.
Okay.
So yeah, apparently, he. Yeah, when I read the comment, the dude was like he was from like the Wild Hunnets and shit. Like he looked like a little young punk. I ain't gonna hold
Wild
you.
Hunnets.
Like,
do the Wild Hunnets really? I mean, and I'm from here. I don't know anything about the Wild Hunnets. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all from the Wild Hunnets, woo, rep your set.
Yeah, I don't. He said.
But
He said he was from the Wild Hundreds. I had seen the post actually
you gotta
because
find it.
he took the picture with the chain and shit. Like he took a picture with the chain.
Not
like,
three. Not he did the Mr. 3Gs all over
He
again.
took the picture with
He
the chain.
need 3Gs. Yeah, I'm about to start eating because I need to eat. That's what we rep your set. If you from the Wild Hundreds. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Here.
Hey Don, it is definitely brunch time.
It's definitely brunch.
Nadia,
We brunching.
thank you. I love you too, baby.
Yeah.
So obviously the post got deleted and shit, but yeah, he took a picture with the chain and was like, this is our shit, or we came down here, we told motherfuckers not to come down here on this shit, and motherfuckers got their shit snatched. Like, it's embarrassing as fuck. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I would have snatched somebody's chain. Somebody walk me through the chain snatching process? So like, do people just decide that they just they point them out? Is it like point them out, knock them out? Back like when they used to do it when we was kids now?
Don said, look at all them boobs.
It is Boobs and Brunch.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Bucks lost yesterday, and I was on Water Street ready to play point them out, knock them out. Like, I was finna lace up my Black Dukes. Like, just because the Bucks lost yesterday. That really pissed me off. But I ain't gonna get too much on that because I'm gonna get angry again.
Go ahead and get angry.
I'm gonna get pissed again.
Hold out on that shit.
I'm gonna get pissed again. That shit was weak as fuck, fam. Like, they should have done better.
Oh damn, they did that bad. I didn't see the game yesterday. I was at Great America, and then when I got back, I was tired. You know what I'm saying? Tired. I was like slave tired. Like after the field, it was hot. It was 93 degrees. 93. All right, so boom, we got this chain snatching. Now let's talk about the Bob girl. So what's going on with the Bob girl? Any updates? I know Shorty took a Bob.
Don said I'm wearing my Black Dookies today. Period. Wow. I'm finna go get me some.
Now you look like you might rock them on on occasion. Real on a regular. I didn't want to say on a regularly. I just said on occasion.
Hey Janine.
Every few. Hey Janine.
So we made baller alert because homegirl that pulled out the gun on the stylist with the $45 because she was whatever the mess with the $45 was.
Wait. Okay, so y'all gotta keep me up. Listen, I'm so out the loop, y'all. I do not be paying attention. I just be trying to get a little money sometimes, and I be so focused on like trying to do stuff that I don't be paying attention.
Nah, I swear to God. Hey, that's my line too. Tell your bitch to look at me while I'm speaking to you. Period. Bitch, look at me. But anywho, so the style, I guess the girl was short $45. She didn't want to pay the motherfucking $45. So she's like,
so she pulled
a gun out on the stylist. And thanks, Bob. And so it made baller alert, and they was under there calling her Barbara, like you, not Barbara, Barbara. That shit, and it was spelled BOB-RAH, Barbara, like that shit.
It wasn't a robbery; it was a bobbery. I got you,
man. Like
it was a bobbery. That's wild.
Speed said she owed $45 but pulled out the 4-5 instead. Period. Like she was threatening to shoot that bitch out if they didn't let her out that motherfucking salon. Hey Janale, baby, she said it's the titties and the waffles for me. Period. Period. Or was it the titties that's looking fluffy?
Which one? I know y'all can't hear him because he's not mic'd up, but we're gonna work on that for next time. Oh, they do? Okay. Well, he in here talking shit.
So yeah, they was under there calling her Barbara. Like Milwaukee, we make the shade room and baller alert for the weak shit, not for the positive shit. Like they gonna think everybody broke and can't pay $45 for a motherfucking Bob. Like I don't understand. Like, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was magnificent because she was swinging that hoe while she was swinging the gun. Like that motherfucker was flowing. I'm like, girl, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep.
Y'all. Okay, let me take a break to shout out Janelle because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This food is great. It's Fact. Great. It's great. It's so great.
Fact.
All right, so we got a little Bobette. We got a little Bobette in the bobbery. So now let's talk about what was the other thing that we were going to talk about. We talked about the Bob. We talked about the fights. So let's talk about this fight. I don't know. People are commenting pretty fast. So who are y'all rooting for this fight? What we doing? Are we
Thank
doing
you, everybody.
Mayweather?
Thank you.
Aw, what they saying? I can't see.
They saying they proud of us and they happy for us.
Oh, thank you. Tell Kev, don't get on that one. Talking.
Kev, definitely buy back, Kev. Like, she was motherfucking. Speed said Floyd for to kill that boy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't follow boxing at all. I just only know Floyd Mayweather. So I'm really just trying to figure out who having a fight party tonight because that's where I want to be. Fight party involves good liquor and food. Like, good liquor and food. That's what I'm here for.
Listen, I don't know. I kind of want Floyd to get like knocked out by dog. Like, not because I got anything against Floyd. I just feel like he really like somebody need to rattle the table a little bit. Like right now, he like the GOAT. Everybody like, oh, Floyd Mayweather. We love him. He's amazing. He's so strong. No, knock that nigga out.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't really too much know. I just know he cold. That's what I know. Like I said, I don't watch boxing. Like, I feel like I'll fall asleep watching that shit. Right.
So like the person he fighting against has a nice record as well, but he has more wins than he does defeats. He has like one defeat, but it's like a international pop type of individual. Yeah.
So he really fighting a fighter.
This is the one who knocked out Nate Robinson. Assed up.
First off, it was.
That don't count.
That don't count. It's fucking Nate Robinson.
I'm not saying the dude gonna win. I'm just saying this the one that had the basketball player assed up, right?
Nate Robinson ain't in no comparison. He knew he shouldn't have been the fuck out there.
Janice said he's cocky, and I'm not saying that I have anything
my
against
cousin
Floyd.
said she need parts of this brunch.
Listen, this brunch is everything. Like, if I can zoom in and show y'all right. Well, I can on Instagram.
You made Nate go night. I swear to God, that motherfucker was slumped, fam. Like, man.
Y'all see that?
Nate Quill. It was Nate Quill.
Not Nate Quill. But I don't know. Floyd and I get it. I see that Janice said that he was cocky for a good reason. He is. Don't get me wrong. He deserves all of his accolades. He comes in, he does his thing. However, it's his attitude and his disposition for me. Like, I just don't like it. Like, that just make me not rock with you like that. So, like, I he cool, he cute or whatever. But I
don't think he cute. Ain't he illiterate?
Not cute as in like looking cute. Like,
ain't he illiterate? Like, he can't.
He definitely got that little Fantasia going on. Yeah, he definitely got that Fantasia going on. You know, Fantasia. I don't know.
Erica said Floyd is cocky, but he has bragging rights. His record speaks for itself.
He do, and that's what I said. I said he does deserve his accolades. He's just, when you know you're the best at something, or you know that you're really great at something, I just feel like it's a thing for you to be humble, and I feel like he does not.
I thought he couldn't read either. Like, he couldn't read or write one of them. I knew it was one of them.
Listen,
Don said, y'all lucky I'm not rude because I want to pull up and eat. Hey, this shit smacking too. It's smacking.
It's smacking.
See, Tone got his plate. Tone got his plate. He finna go over there and smack it.
Look at him. He's starting right now. That's how we pay him in food.
Man.
Andre said if we got any food left, let him know.
That's what everybody want to know about leftovers. Bob said save him some leftovers too.
Man, this food slaps. And that's okay. And I know y'all like to call her the taco lady, but that is not the name of her business.
I use the hot sauce on my salmon croquettes. Thank you.
So I don't eat salmon croquettes because I'm allergic to fish. So I cannot eat that. So I have my own special order. But from what Sin say, hers is slapping. And Sin doesn't eat beef, pork, nothing really. She pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan. Yeah, she pescatarian, vegetarian, and vegan. I just realized you got highlights in your hair.
Yeah.
I'm late, y'all. I'm sorry.
Her name is Janale Tate.
Yep.
It's called the JéSpot. She cooks everything. You can catch her on Tuesdays. Mom said next time have a live setting so we all can eat. Period. You know, we might have to put that in.
Well, Ma, you always welcome to come.
Right. Ma, you always welcome to pull up.
I'll text you my address right now. Ma can come right now. Mom is always welcome.
It's a weekly, every Sunday. Every Sunday we do this.
You know what?
Every Sunday.
They in here arguing, y'all. We just trying to get the first episode up and on the way. All right, so y'all,
Mom said text her the address.
Okay.
My mama trying to pull up.
Give me a phone. I'm on Instagram live on ours. So y'all, before we get into our topic for the day, because we're not gonna hold y'all all day. We got a good 90 minutes for y'all. We gonna hit it and quit it. We gonna talk. We gonna talk and everything.
So this we named this episode that time when I started feeling myself. I wanted to talk on it because it hit personally with me is when you started realizing that you was the shit. Like when you got that boat of confidence in yourself. And I want to talk on it because I get inboxes not from women, from men too, not from just big women, skinny women. Every day somebody is inboxing me, you know, telling me that I inspire them or, you know, with the confidence and everything. And I be trying to tell people, like, I didn't always have this confidence at all. Like, I didn't always have it. I wasn't always proud of how the way I looked or anything like that. I was never this person that I am. Like, I think throughout middle school and like that freshman year of high school, I battled like depression, like because I was not happy with myself. Like all my friends was like these skinny girls, like they was pretty, and I was the bigger one and stuff. So I wasn't happy with myself. I literally just probably told my mom this story maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and she almost broke out in tears because she didn't know like that her daughter was living in the house with her and was battling that type of depression. But you know, you your own worst critic, and I literally got out of it myself. Like I got myself out of that depression. Like every day, I was in the mirror, like, you know what? You are smart. You are kind. You are beautiful. Like, you are. I love you. You are this. You are that. Like I that was me every day. So it makes me happy when people come up to me now and say like, oh, I inspired them or anything like that, because when I was going through it, I didn't have nobody like that. Like I didn't have nobody to inspire me or to give me that boost of confidence. Not saying that my family or friends did not make me feel pretty, but it's like I didn't have somebody that was out there like, you know.
I was thinking,
That,
I think I'm not gonna say I battle with the insecurity at
Thank you,
times. I
TT.
think sometimes now I get a bit insecure because I think I'm at my heaviest that I've ever been right now. However, like I still think I'm the shit. So I be feeling like I have to like sometimes I have to remind myself, like, all right, yeah, you a little fluffier than what you used to be. However, I carry it well. Because I'm
period.
fine.
Period.
Because I'm fine. And I think that sometimes even men don't get to have the I'm fine talk like women do. You know what I'm saying? Women, we could be like, oh, she fine. You don't hear men doing that to other people. Like, hey, you look good, bro. That's a nice fit, bro. Like, yeah, nice cut, bro. Like, men don't do that to each other.
Now in today's age, like they associate everything with being gay. Like, it be pissing me off when I see posts on Facebook like, oh, men can't. If you wash and fluff if you fold your clothes this way, you gay. Like what?
It was the hookah for me when they said men started smoking hookah. Why he can't smoke hookah?
Like
Janale about to get kicked out already. She here like,
thank you. It's just I just don't. I feel like if you comfortable in yourself, I don't give a fuck. You can think it's gay or whatever. I don't give no fuck. I don't.
No. So this is the thing. This is the thing about men and women and how double standards can play a part in development with men and women. So women have all of these external forces that tell us like we're pretty. Now we do have things that break us down and tell us what we should look like, but women are catered to. Men are taught to compliment women. Men are taught to, make sure like you make her feel wanted. Make sure you want this and this and this and that. And all of that is designed around the self-esteem of women. You know what I'm saying? Men don't have that. Like you don't hear I was taught to stroke a man's ego.
Facts, you have to.
Circles
I'm trying to
ego.
tell you,
Knock them down so they can be level
us
headed.
women are not the only ones that got confidence issues or low self-esteem issues. I'm trying to tell you, I have talked to some men who have openly had that conversation with me, and I appreciate it because you're comfortable with yourself, comfortable enough with yourself to admit that this is what's going on. But that's when it's a two-way sword, or what is it? Is you uplift me, I'm gonna uplift you. Like
It's
we
hard.
have to uplift each other, whether you're a man or a woman. We just got to do it. Like.
And I gotta tell y'all, like, sometimes even if it's a person for everybody.
Speed said niggas can't do anything anymore. I swear to God, if you brush your teeth straight and not in a circle, you
They
gay.
be mad. If you what they say, if you pay with a Cash App card.
Yeah.
That's my post I posted the other day. You pay with a Cash App card for a date. What's your thoughts on it? It ain't my money. That's what I post. That's
A
my
Cash
thoughts on
App
it.
card. Listen, I don't care if you pay with a Cash App, a NetSpend, a Chime. I don't care if you got a prepaid Visa card. I don't care how you get it paid. You can pay for whatever you want to pay for it. Like, it's not even that deep.
Not
Why can't they use the
no.
restaurant?
Speed said EBT. Oh God.
Oh God.
If a nigga pull out his EBT card for me, I know it's real because motherfuckers do not share their Quest
At
card,
all.
fam.
Give me
Like,
your F card.
give me your PIN number.
At all.
Give me your PIN
Let
number.
me know it's real.
First of all, let's talk about what we're doing. Prime example. Let's just say we going on a picnic. Now I feel like you thoughtful. You done put out your EBT card. You're thoughtful. We getting sodas and snacks. You're
It's a
thoughtful.
limited balance.
It is. We can spend what I want, babe, on the EBT. Your kids don't need no fruit snacks. Fuck the kids. Oh, okay. See, we doing good. We doing good. I like it here. We in love.
Oh no, so you probably can't see it, but we are definitely brunching. Like,
definitely.
we definitely brunching. I got salmon croquettes, cheese eggs, smothered potatoes, Belgian waffles. Shay got steak. You know,
waffles,
we're definitely
mimosas.
because they said all kind of booze, but not.
Oh,
very
that's
much
Jalen.
brunch.
Hey, Jalen.
It's gonna be titties for days.
All days.
Even the
We-
chef got titties.
Everybody
The
got
chef
titties.
got titties. The host got titties.
Everybody got titties.
Wow.
You know
Tone
what?
said even he got A. Tone
This-
said even he got A cups.
This is titty. This is titty time. Titty time.
Sleep in a minute.
Not you got the itis.
Yes.
You
I
good?
did my job right.
Are you good?
Not you got the itis.
We gonna make it all right because I got a
I
little
swear,
nervous,
'cause
y'all.
you
We was
said
about to
it pick up everything, and if they pick up you snoring, we gon' have an issue.
skippity paps. Skippity paps. Skippity
Fuck
paps.
My cousin said, "Fuck them kids." Hey,
Seriously. So I guess so my question for not just for Sin, but for everybody who's here in the room, we do have our in-house chef once again, Janale Tate of JéSpot, and then we have Tone of Tone Deaf Radio. We here. So my question is, do you guys feel as though a lot more men suffer from insecurity issues or more women?
Men.
Women.
Men.
I think
I can only speak about.
I
what
think
deal
it's
with.
I
Men.
think it's equal.
Think it's equal?
I think men cause insecurities for women.
Okay.
That's why I say women.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a balanced thing.
Think about it.
You know.
The majority of society has the standard of what they want their women to look like.
Right.
It's projected on TV.
Mhm.
Right.
So before you even have a chance to grow up and interact with men, you already being judged.
See, we got a lot of comments that say equal. Both.
Equal. And that's what I was gonna say. I honestly was gonna say equal. So all right.
Speed said we all don't know what demons we are facing alone.
Yeah, but that's on a personal level. I just mean in general. Like if we did the Family Feud style when Steve Harvey be like, we asked 100 men and women out in New York City, like how many? Like, do you think that it would be equal, or do you think we would have more women or more men?
I say men because a toxic man makes a toxic woman.
But how did he get toxic?
Based on the situation. The standards.
It probably comes from a toxic mama.
Toxic mama.
It come from a toxic mama.
But you can't blame that. You can't blame everything upon the woman.
Well, I'm not blaming everything.
No,
on you.
but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's
You're
I feel
more
like
likely to have more if you have a bunch of women and men in the room, there'll be more women who are willing to
Facts.
admit.
My cousin just said that she think more women admit more that they're insecure about stuff. Like,
Kendra say men.
My friend Taylor said men can't even be human because hateful ass people make them feel like that's weak.
That's the stigma that men take on. I learned from Jay Holiday. Who was it? Jay Holiday. He's like, nope, I'm sorry, it was life. He said his grandma told him it was okay to cry.
See.
It's a cleansing for your soul.
Mhm.
That was life. Mr. T, he got released from jail. Yeah, he went back to chasing bitches down the street.
Speed said men, cause when a nigga ugly, he can't do much about it.
Yes,
I
you
mean-
can.
Yes, he can.
Yes, you can.
I mean,
Have a beautiful personality.
Yes, you can.
I ain't gonna.
Yes, you can.
He medium ugly.
Yes, you can. A ugly man.
Not necessarily money.
No, I'm just saying in general. What's the word? He hides the negative and
That's how women do it.
Nah,
That's how women do it.
a ugly man can pull a higher. We're not doing it. So I think an ugly man can pull a higher caliber of woman than an ugly woman could.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
Yes.
No. I beg to differ.
Okay.
Because these dudes make ugly bitches put them on a pedestal that they can miss it.
No,
I mean, but
it's a difference between sleeping with somebody and actually pulling them for life. Like, it's a lot of beautiful women married to ugly men.
So-
You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of beautiful men married to ugly women.
That's
When
a
you-
lie. There's a lot of
who?
beautiful men that got ugly baby mamas.
Name one. Let's name one celebrity example of an ugly man of an ugly woman with a beautiful man.
Ugly woman with a beautiful man.
First of all, let's define what
I'm about to say because everybody's preference is different. Like
You
what
right.
you think is
Okay.
ugly is I might not think it's ugly.
Aesthetically, societal ugly, like based off of society standards of ugly.
Well,
Like,
He said no.
I
Ugly
like-
chicks get hit constantly.
I'm not saying get hit because ugly, they nastier.
Not necessarily.
Yes, because when you know,
By those
no,
standards.
when you know that you not here.
Yeah, I think that's facts, Darvan. My cousin said, I don't think men really feel insecure about being ugly. It's more about the money and being able to take care of a woman. That's where they insecurities come in.
See, but my thing about that is you can
Okay,
change
I
that.
got a comment. Somebody said ugly women with ass get men. It's a difference. It's a difference.
Was she a tip drill?
I want to let you ride, but the rubber might slide. Use a tip drill. Just use a tip drill.
Hey, the lady who married
Must
the,
be your ass.
the lady who married Seal got to look at that nigga every day, and I'm not gonna lie.
That-
That,
However, okay, so like,
Seal
what's
is
the case?
ugly.
What's the case with Seal though?
Seal is ugly.
But I'm saying, like, was he like? I just remember him looking like that. Did he have like a fire he was in? Was it of like disability?
So never know what took place in his.
Right. So is he really ugly or is he just scarred? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not quite sure. Because Seal is not necessarily ugly to
He
me.
is
Like,
not.
I did not feel like he was
sorry.
ugly.
I'm sorry, that man,
He
that man is
He turns
ugly.
to the left, ladies like him. If he turns to the right, we like, oh.
You not good.
Whether he turned to the left, the right, front, back, the man is ugly in my eyes. I'm sorry.
At the same time,
But I mean, shit, he probably see me too, be like, damn, that bitch ugly, and I'm on
But
it.
it's all
I'm
based
on
on
it.
their standard of
Yeah, I'm just trying.
I'm on it.
I'm just trying to make sure the camera don't see my cootie cat while we out here.
It's good. My phone don't
See, they said
no coochie
they
on
said that nigga is ugly. He is ugly,
there.
fam.
He's
Like,
not ugly.
they said he think he was in a car accident.
I'm a
See?
Google. Give me a second.
Google it for us,
You
baby.
know I will.
That's your job.
Okay.
After you get done cooking, you Google it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not true.
See, okay. So somebody said he has traditional native scars, if they're not mistaken. But then my other cousin said he got lupus.
So look at y'all. Y'all should go to hell.
I'm gonna figure it out. Give me 2
Y'all
It's
going
from,
to hell.
it's from lupus. Do y'all think Jay-Z ugly? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. A
Yes.
goddamn cat. A
Yes.
cat.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Seal
Yes.
has lupus.
Yes. Okay, so he
That's
do
all
got
that came
lupus.
from.
Okay, well I take that back. I take that.
Cause she going to hell with carousel draws on, for sure. With carousel.
Jay-Z is dedefinitely ugly. I ain't gonna lie. Jay-Z is ugly. I don't give a
Jay-Z
fuck how
is
much money
ugly,
you
but
got.
he's medium ugly. Like,
No,
because Jay-Z can clean himself up. Young Jay-Z was not it. Older Jay-Z is medium ugly.
He's more in between medium.
I give him medium ugly. I put him in that medium ugly.
That's that young
We
baby.
You didn't know that was a category.
We definitely is going to hell.
I was gonna say, did he upgrade to medium ugly because of money?
Everybody upgrades to medium ugly because of
He
money.
upgraded to me because he dated Beyonce.
No, he upgraded because he got money. Listen. No, it's nothing worse than having an ugly dude who don't know how to dress. You get what I'm saying? Because if you have an ugly dude who know how to dress, and he has, sometimes people are sexy when they're not attractive.
Speed, you not
Makes
ugly.
some sense. Even sexy.
Speed, we're not even gonna talk about you on this here live.
We're all right.
Tamika said, "I love hoe," but somebody said, "I just like men with big nostrils."
Soup coolers for me.
Listen,
I guarantee you, Jay-Z don't think he ugly. He don't give a fuck what us peasants down here saying.
no, because I think
But
that he
I'm-
called himself an ugly. He
Right.
called himself an ugly nigga. Oh God.
In my
I think he
eyes,
had a line.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even want.
Whoa. You not even high yet, bro. You reckless.
I don't even want him
Now
to
I'm
kiss
that
me.
guy.
I don't even want him to kiss me because like I don't like the way his lips is. Like I like they look like they chapped. Like I don't want them. I don't want them motherfuckers. Like I feel like when he kiss, he gonna take my whole mouth in. Like I don't want it.
Now it's not his lips for me. His lips do be chapped though. Beyonce need to give him his personal Carmex. Not even Carmex. That make it worse. He need like some Vaseline.
He needs some WD-40.
Yeah, he needs some cocoa butter.
He needs some WD-40.
That's some WD-40. Okay, so wait, let's backtrack. So y'all say y'all don't think that men's insecurities is about being ugly?
No, I think
it's more about
it's
money?
more about the money and stability and being able to take care of home.
But aren't those
and-
things that you can change? You can always make more money.
True. But
You can always become a stable person.
True, but when you're going through that transition in society, specifically social media, is constantly talking about broke niggas shouldn't have, it gets on you.
Cardi said that.
Man, and I don't know.
These heifers seen that shit.
But they was giving it to
Okay.
No. But
'Cause
Cardi clarified that.
Cardi said that broke niggas don't deserve no pussy, which they probably
I
don't.
know that.
But
No.
broke niggas got some good dick.
Damn.
Broke niggas got
But
some.
what else they got going? It ain't working, so at least you can do it.
No. What y'all not gonna do is put Cardi out there like she just was like she just was blasting niggas out. Cardi came out with another statement that said a broke nigga is not a nigga who's working a 9 to 5 or things like that. It's a nigga who has no hustle about himself. Because even if a nigga that ain't got no job but he got a hustle, the nigga can still make his money and provide stability. Yeah. What she said is a nigga with no hustle, a nigga who's content sitting at home. Because even if you trying to get a job and you ain't got one right now, that's better than the nigga who's just sitting at home complacent. I don't like them type of niggas. Like I would never deal with a nigga that's complacent looking at me come home from work tired. I don't give a fuck about. I will pay somebody to buy the paper. I will pay somebody to clean this house.
I don't like my feet rubbed.
I was told by a guy that money and bad sexual skills are insecurities for men.
Yeah.
You can't stroke right is an insecurity for
top
men.
3 things we care about.
Money, sex, and what's the last one?
So if a female tell you if a female tell you that your stroke game is not there, how do you feel when she tell you that? Do you accept it like, okay, maybe this is something I need to work on, or you damn near be in your head like, bitch, I wouldn't even fucking you for real anyway. Like,
I got mom.
Right.
We get in our head first, and then when we home alone, we feel bad about our stroke game.
Do men feel bad?
Like y'all feel like y'all really take on what we say? Like, do y'all go home and be like, well, maybe I should hit her with this leg up?
Do y'all like go home and get a pen out?
Here's the thing. If the stroke game was bad, y'all not giving us another chance most of the time. So we can't even prove y'all that we
niggas do feel some type of way. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. In some cases I believe in second chances because shit happens.
You be nervous.
Shit happens. It be nervous. You can be nervous. Like
you got one time. If you miss slide up in this mug and you hit it the wrong way, you will never have the opportunity to hit it again. I don't even play like that.
So even if she done told like the nigga, because he gonna try to get it again, and you gonna shut him down, and he gonna be like, well, what's the problem? And you tell him because you're an honest woman.
Because I'm an honest woman, I'm telling you.
Okay? You gonna tell him. He gonna feel it. First of all, he gonna snap on you because
maybe I should hit her with this one. Like maybe I should Dougie in this motherfucker. You know, maybe I should. You know. I just be wanting to know. Like I be wanting to know because I mean, as a female, I can honestly say if somebody tell me like my sex wasn't hitting, I'm gonna feel some type of way at first, but then I'm gonna talk my shit. Like
remember, everybody ain't meant for everybody.
True.
So what another person did for another person might not do for me. You can't hit. What kind of car mama drives?
My mama got a that's my mama. That's a BMW. My mama, hey y'all, my mama pulled up for real.
Hey, mama pulled up.
My mama pulled up for real, y'all.
Mama breakfast.
Yeah.
She don't care about that.
She don't care. Yes, mama pulled up.
Speed said hit her ass with the Boston Crab.
The what?
He showed me that move. He showed me that move at work one time.
Hey, mama.
My mama pulled up, y'all.
Listen, mama's here, y'all. Yes, we got everything you need, mama. So I guess, I don't know. If I like you, I feel like in the moment I would direct you and I would steer you in the right direction for me. But if I don't like you and I just was swinging, trying to,
Have you ever cut it short?
Definitely.
Well, cut sex short.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because it wasn't hitting.
What hit?
Hey, Dre. Definitely. I definitely.
Quaisha, she pulled up just for the food, fam. She really don't care about us. She really pulled up for the
And
food.
if y'all can hear them in the back, because it does pick up everything, we go.
Ma, they own you. They said, Naisha said, no, she didn't pull up to the set.
So listen. So in case y'all don't know, we are not in the studio. As you can tell, we are on location. So Mama said she came to eat and drink, and this is what you're gonna get with Boobs and Brunch, because we are real. We give you authentic us. We're giving you authentic people. It's a good time. Y'all remember the party lines?
What party line?
We used to call it. Everybody be on the line. Yes. Mama know. Well, how you don't know?
I don't know. I just used to get a text message like, hey, I seen that post like, hey, we used to really be out here. Number of texts would be like, pull up to this house. It's a party, and we didn't question it. We really used to pull up and party. We used to really pull up and party.
Yeah,
it was safer back then. You could do that. You can't do that now.
Like we didn't care. Like we didn't care. We used to be right. I used to be right on like 5th and Hour at a basement party. You can't catch me on 5th and Hour now at all. Like,
so you know who got me into my parties? Brandon's got me out here partying. Shout out to Brandon, Mr. New York. That's my brother. I love him. Y'all know him. Y'all know who he is.
Go ahead,
Mama. There go mama. There go mama. Yeah. Y'all see all that booty? Now it's booty, boobs, and brunch. So Brandon used to have me out here parties. I remember Brandon threw a party on Concordia.
Yeah.
We was on Concordia. I mean, windows would get broke, all type of stuff. And like, you just didn't have the concerns that you would have now.
Brandon threw a party at my house on 28th Street. My mama here. But I was grown, so I was living by myself. But I ain't gonna lie, this girl, it's not funny. This girl got pistol whipped in the basement. I felt sorry for her. I told her
what
not
she
to.
do?
I told her not to go to sleep.
What she do?
I don't know.
She was asleep when they did it?
Yeah, like after she got hit with the pistol, she was trying to fall asleep. And we like, no, we can't have you concussed over here because,
Spell that.
No, so I did have a house party at my house, and y'all know that scene on ATL, Big Booty Judy house? That was me. Like, the fire departments came, like, I'm outside, all the underage people. I'm like, y'all gotta go. Y'all ain't even supposed to be drinking. Y'all ain't supposed to be doing none of that. Yeah, I used to live young, wild, and free. I used to.
Not on 4th and Garfield at Joanne Harris Commodore House. Not at all.
My mama definitely know.
Right. It's for those of y'all that are coming in. We do have a separate stream going on live on Instagram because it's not covered by our system. And we are here with Boobs and Brunch. We brunching and we boobing and we're talking. Our topic for today is self-esteem. And basically the time we started feeling ourselves and we realized that we were the shit. And we were talking about that. We kind of got off on the tangent, but we'll be back later. That's what you did with us. You did. You was in the kitchen, babe.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was cooking.
And we're brunching.
We're
And drinking. Because I feel it.
Right. So Sam was telling us about her parties, her wild party days that she used to throw at her house. And what we doing? We taking salute. All right. So back. So Mom, we can ask you because you here. Who's more insecure, men or women, in your opinion? Women.
All right, we got an OG speaking.
I said both.
Because us as women, we want to have a certain standard. A man want a woman to look a certain kind of way. There's so much competition and all this out here in the streets, and we can have a roll, and we feel a roll, belly roll, or whatever. We feel so insecure because the next person see our rolls, or it's just a lot of things. You got these real made up, pretty women out here that live for picture perfect women in the industry, and everybody want to look like them. And then here you are, just made up, looking like whatever. And then there's your insecurities because you're not looking, you don't look as good as they do. I heard Sequisha say earlier. Well, Cindy Mac say earlier.
Hey,
she definitely just put my name on here like that.
I looked at you like
insecurities that I had no idea that she felt that way growing up. Because Cindy Mac, she was a very quiet kid compared to now.
Not that video I saw when she was going to work at the shop.
I love that video. She wanted a job early. She saw her mama going to work. She was like, I'm going to get up and go to work like mama.
I feel it.
Me.
I think it depends. I was never necessarily insecure about my body. However, Sin has seen several of my exes, and I had a type. I had a type. I had a thing for light skinned dudes, and I had a thing that were tall. I still love y'all. However, I had a colorism issue.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like very early on, I didn't want to have dark kids. I had a problem with being dark skinned myself. I always felt like I would be prettier if I was light skinned. And I was in elementary.
So that's where your insecurities came at, was the skin color and not.
Yeah, I had a colorism thing, and like my mom. My mom had no idea. I don't have a lot of light skinned people in my family.
Said the titties is titties.
Thank you, girl. But I never, I did not meet my sisters until I was 16. So my light skinned sisters didn't faze me. My mom is dark skinned. My grandmother was dark skinned. My cousins who I was around was all dark skinned. I think it more so happened when I went to school. Or when I went on TV and I saw TV and I just saw all these light skinned girls and different things, and it just was like, oh, like that's what I should be, and it just kind of stuck with me. And even when I told my mom about it later, I was grown and over it and all that stuff. Because now I want to let chocolate baby.
I think it was with me with the weight thing because like I said, my friends that I was hanging around that time were smaller. So it granted, I was smaller then too, but I was always the heavy set one.
Isn't it funny how we thought we were fat back then, and then we see ourselves now, and then we look at the old pictures and we like,
I mean, in high school I was crackish. Like you would have thought I was.
She was this big.
You would have thought I was a crackhead.
I was too.
Back then, I felt big, and during that time it was like, oh, so you in middle school, you hanging with your friends. You see all these dudes like talking to them, but I was always the home girl because how I am now, like I'm cool. So I was always the home girl. Nobody really wanted to give me no attention. So I used to be really sad, like, damn, what they got that I ain't got? Like, so I hated myself. I'm like, I literally, and like my mom said, I would be in my room, like how I am now. I got my own house and I still be in my room. Like,
me and Sid were roommates for months, and it would be days where me and Sid would be in the house together, and we would not know that we both were there. And we'd be like,
it's the chest in the dress.
She said caught a zoomed in view of Shay Titties on Instagram Live. Bless the chest in the dress.
definitely got on here and said hop on Instagram Live just to catch the view of Shay Titties. Bless the chest.
Tamika, for real. So it was like I did not like myself, and like I would shut myself in my room. I would write. I did a lot of writing. I would cry, read, and do all of that stuff. And then maybe like sophomore year of high school, I don't know, like I got my own self out of depression. Like I had to just be like, this ain't it. Like this is not it. And now I'm not cocky or nothing like that. I'm humble, but it's like nobody can never make me feel like I'm not beautiful. I don't care who you is. And right now, like I'm losing weight now, like, but I still like,
and everybody like, why?
Everybody is mad. Like everybody is mad. Like, why are you losing weight? Like, it's more people that be like, I like you this size. Now, don't go back to high school. But I'm not trying to go back to high school. People think because I'm losing weight, I'm unhappy with myself. That's not it. I just wanted to feel much better about myself. I'm much healthier now. Like, so
It feels different.
it do. Like
It
once
do.
I started losing, I'm like, ooh, I feel good. Like,
It's not the losing of the weight, it's why you're losing.
yeah, and I'm doing it for me. Like, I'm not doing it for nobody. I'm not doing it because this is how society. Excuse my language. I don't give a fuck how society want me to look. I'm gonna love, like,
Right.
I'm gonna love me.
And
Like,
let's be very clear about Sin. I've been with her this whole journey. Like, Sin is not stressing herself out to lose weight. She's not going to the gym, 5 days out the week, and she does not have this set goal that she wants. She made a lifestyle change, and in her lifestyle change and being a better her, the weight dropped off on its own. So no, she's not trying to fit into the mold that somebody's creating for her. She's just being a better version of herself. And I feel like
Kayla.
all of us needs to get on the point where we want to be a better version of ourselves, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, whatever. Like, we should all strive to be better versions of ourselves.
Right.
Because if you're not moving forward, you're staying
I'm
the
just
same.
because
and
I'm
then
lazy.
you're gonna be
I
left
don't work
behind.
out. People ask me every day, like, "Girl, what you doing?" Nothing. I just
Eating different.
I eat different because you ain't gonna catch me in no gym. I'm sorry. I don't work out.
See,
for
and I'm the
nobody.
opposite. I like to eat pasta and starches. So I'll go to the gym because I know that I'm a
Period
starch
to me.
eater.
When I got out of that depression and I found my self-worth, it was over. Could nobody tell me nothing. I don't care if you a size 2, 22, whatever. I love myself. Like, people used to be like, "You not afraid to wear that?" What? No,
Well,
you finna see these thighs. You finna see these poo-poo. You finna see these rolls.
you about to see this
Like-
cellulite. Let's cellulite. You about to see this cellulite.
Man, you finna see all these dents, potholes, everything.
Everything.
I can't
Everything. No, because
Man.
what people fail to realize is people are born in every shape and size for a reason. Everybody is born to be who they are. Yes, you could change some things, but like, you cannot. I hate kid shaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. Yeah, I hate when you shame kids. Like, now, I ain't gonna lie. If your kid is ugly, I'm gonna compliment everything but their baby face. Because it's ugly kids
Oh my
for
God.
real.
Oh my God. Y'all going to hell.
You just said the man with the lupus.
I didn't
was
know he had
ugly.
lupus. I didn't know he had lupus. I took it back. I mean,
It
that's
is.
cool. I mean, I'm not gonna say ugly.
And my thing is, and just because something is ugly to me
Exactly,
doesn't mean it's
Tamika.
ugly to other
Exactly.
people. No, but seriously, I hate when people kid shame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people be like, "Oh, that baby fat. Like, that's a fat baby." Like, stop telling kids that they fat, because kids don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids are cruel because of what they hear adults hear.
Right now, Mookie wasn't no skinny baby. If you call my baby fat,
It was a problem.
Mama
It was a
spoke.
problem.
Mama
Because
spoke.
I wasn't a skinny kid. Yeah, I was a skinny. I mean, I wasn't a skinny kid. I was a healthy
Thank
baby.
you. Now these they shrunk a little bit, but they ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
I want body modifications, but not for what everybody else thinks it's for.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I am not against surgery. If you are doing it for you and if it's making you happy, I am all for it. Like, I am all for it.
I do. Andrea said he feel like it's somewhat equal, but society puts way more pressure on women and try to exploit them or create insecurities for women that shouldn't exist for corporate gain. Businesses thrive off the insecurities of people. That's true.
Who said that?
Andreas.
I like whoever.
And that is very true. Because just think about it. How many men do you hear about going to get a tummy tuck? Or they want their abs? You know what I'm saying? It's been a few cases. I have watched extreme cases, like the guy that wanted to be the Ken doll.
I know they're about to be going to see Dr. Man for them penis extensions.
Yeah, they only they only $5.99. Yeah, you know they say you have an extra 3 inches that's tucked behind your balls, and so what they do is they pull it out for you and stitch you up.
You gonna watch it drop some?
I didn't know what that was.
I know, but you just watched it.
I'm just trying to make sure it wasn't no spider.
I love her.
Yeah, they have extensions.
Yes, you can go and get your penis.
Yeah, you can go get it enhanced. It's yours too. They just pull it from behind. I guess. Okay. So yeah, y'all know I'm a nerd. So what they say is you have an extra few inches that are kind of like balled up in a circle behind your testicles. what they do is they slice it at the top. They're supposed to pull it out and pull it out more, and they stitch you up. And they stitch you up, so they give you, extra meat.
Chris said, I'm going to Dr. Miami next month. Who is Chris?
Chris, who?
My coworker.
Chris,
You ain't going to no.
You ain't going
you ain't
nowhere.
going to no Dr. Miami next month.
and if you do, send me the before and after pictures. Sorry, mama.
See, my family never shamed me. My family never shamed me. I was I was a pretty girl and everything like that. That's why I always said, like, my friends and family never
I think that vibe
shamed
you
me
had
for
on it, too.
anything.
That was
Like,
a cute. That was a cute.
no,
little
no,
vibe
I was
you had.
insecure about that because I don't know who the hell told her. If y'all know what picture I'm talking about when I look like a dirty Mexican, I look like a dirty Mexican. I had an asymmetrical bob at, like, I don't even know how old I was then. Like
she was like
because I need people to know what you did to me.
Is it as bad as my curl? Is it as bad as my curl? Yeah. Yeah,
traumatized.
Your bob,
man.
Yeah, Mook, your bob definitely got my curl beat.
She had me. What like 5 or 6 year old know how to? It was asymmetrical. I wasn't lying when I say it was asymmetrical. Like, it wasn't even. You look dusty. Like that like, your hair ain't even.
Man, I ain't trying to hear nothing
dusty.
I'm not trying to hear any of that. That bob was cute. She had that T-bars going on. It was definitely the T-bars. It was.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Let me get over here.
Yeah. Hers bounce more than mine. Mine is complacent.
Jazz said, thank you for bringing the boobs to the brunch, ladies. Thank you.
You're welcome. You are welcome. But no.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, y'all. Yes. It's the dress.
The tech that with the dreads, man.
Chris is a person that don't want these issues because Chris better get off this line. Chris better go on by this business.
Hey, you know what? I didn't have bad school pictures. It was just that one picture. I'm gonna show you all the picture. It wasn't even a school picture. I was in the hallway looking like
Did the sun go away? It seemed like the light.
I looked like a dirty Mexican. I looked like a dirty.
No, she did not.
Mexican.
She was cute, y'all. I'm not trying to hear nothing of that. She was not insecure because of that haircut. Because that haircut was popping. She had the T-bars going on, and I liked it.
Like a dirty Mexican.
She not good, Ma.
That's what
she
I
not good.
Like.
Okay, so this is okay. I have a question for everybody. He said this might go viral. It's the titties. It's the titties for him. Okay. So, who do you think have more resources to help them with their insecurities, women or men?
Women.
Women have more resources for
everything. It's looked upon. It's looked upon when a man wants to go and get help. Like, and I hate that. I hate that because I feel like everybody.
You know what's crazy? Sometimes I don't think men recognize that their behavior.
That bob was so asymmetrical. Look at it.
Wow. That bob was cute. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Man, I look like
okay.
My name, that was the Dora. It was called the Dorquisha.
I liked it though. Look at it. I liked it. That's not the T-bars haircut.
And so you gonna say I wasn't a bad kid?
No, she's a bad adult.
But I wasn't a bad.
She's a bad adult.
She said, if you want a better angel, Shay, your titties is put a Sunday on the what?
Shay, it's clearly Instagram for everybody right now.
What they say?
they saying put a Sunday.
Let me show you what you see on Instagram.
I see it right here.
They said that bob was popping back in the day.
It was, man. Don't let Sin have them out here thinking. Come on, Copyright Magazine.
At home. No, he had just got back from Atlanta.
Shout out to Copyright Magazine. We just hosted a fashion show for them. Y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. I got out the shower. I ain't even put no lotion on. This is God. This is the Lord.
That's the Lord trying to prove
This is a Sunday blessing, okay?
Everybody trying. Y'all gonna leave Facebook to head over to Instagram. Everybody leaving Facebook to go to Instagram. Our numbers are really going down because your titties is.
We do.
I did something. My bad.
Oh, I thought Sin did it.
No, I moved it. It was your tits. Don't blame it on your tits.
I put a
You
little bit.
broke the internet.
I put a little moisture on mine.
Jay said he on Facebook and Instagram for us.
I put a little moisture on mine so y'all can see a little.
I can't.
It was the jiggle for me.
Hey, I'm over here. I can't never have nothing, y'all. I can't. But I agree. I think women do have more resources. I feel like women have, like you said, more resources and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like men aren't taught what insecurities really look like. You get what I'm saying? Like, men be quick, like, you don't like that because you're insecure. You feel that way because you're insecure. Men don't get that treatment. Like, men sometimes need to understand that their actions are rooted out of insecure. Like, nah, you so aggressive because you really insecure. Like, you want to fight everybody because you really know that they doing better than you and you just don't know how to express it. You don't know what's going on. Somebody said the view is better over here.
You know.
2 phones and 2 angles. That's what Jay said. 2 phones, 2 angles. We got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm mad. They need bring your asses back to Facebook.
I'll keep it going.
But no, so you got 2? Got you. She got both of them. And I'm a there we go. I'm gonna lift them up for y'all since y'all here. Been on it. But no, seriously though, like men, I think I wonder what our viewers are saying. Do you guys feel like men need to be taught more about insecurities? I think that should be a lesson for our kids. Yeah. I don't have any. I do have a godson, and I am dedicated. I's the poppy. That's my son. I said that we was at Six Flags yesterday, and I said, I's the peppy.
Now. That was her that commented that she said she back now.
I's the peppy. I feel like as a young boy, he needs to be trained. He needs to understand, like, it's okay for you.
That's it.
Oh, you can bring the crown out here. I'm just mad you poured the rest of the.
I think because I mean we had bullying when we were kids, but the
Not
bullying
like the bullying they
is so
got
severe.
now.
Like the bullying is on a whole nother level.
Hold on, wait, no. The kids is soft.
No, it's not the kids. The kids.
It's a combo. It's a combo. The kids is soft, and the bullying.
When you got bullied in school,
I had y'all together already.
when you left to come home, you didn't have to worry about it the next day. With the internet, you can get bullied in school, then you get bullied online.
And I mean, in elementary school, I didn't know nothing about the internet. Like these kids are so.
We didn't have it like that.
Yeah,
we had
like
dial-up.
I mean,
you know how hard it was to bully somebody on AOL?
I used to be mad. Like,
you want to cut somebody up by the time.
Ma, get off the phone so I can use the internet. Get off the phone so I can.
We definitely
the whole jug of Crown out. That's the type of time she on. That's the type.
I did what I was told to do.
That's the type of time she on.
Yeah, home.
We at home. If we get lit, we ain't got to go nowhere.
Go sleep on the couch.
But I like the bullying.
Now we got
I
shot.
feel sorry. Like I didn't know nothing about suicide or nothing like that as a kid. I mean, you got kids like 8, 9 committing suicide because of being bullied. Like terrible. And not only that, nowadays you got your parents making you feel like shit too. Like these parents is treating them worse than their peers.
These
like,
kids is soft.
No, these parents is young.
That's what it is.
It's okay.
Listen. Suicide wasn't an option for us. You better go. You better take your ass to the room.
Listen, suicide was not the option. Because if you kill yourself, and then especially my mama said, if you kill yourself, he gonna bring you back. You ain't gonna work, and then I'm gonna have to kill you. Now we both gotta go. I'm like,
Speed said my parents would have met me in heaven's line to beat my ass.
Now just imagine that you in heaven and you waiting in line at the pearly gate and you get attacked.
Like, so you thought you was gonna take the easy way out?
You messed up, right?
No, yes, the one that's in front of you, they turn around like, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with it.
Like,
The one in back of them, like,
man.
Somebody told me to hit a jiggle real fast for the congregation. That's what they said.
What we see on Facebook, you need to move that bottle of Crown.
Oh.
And all you see is a jiggle with a bottle of Crown.
we ain't getting nothing over here.
Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
We good.
So, but no, and that's right. But it's three things. The kids are softer because they don't have person-to-person interaction like we used to. We used to have to go outside and deal with other kids.
Yeah.
Right now, kids don't have to deal with anybody. They hide behind the computer screen or their phone, so they don't know how to.
We were kids. Like, even though I wasn't an outside kid at all, I was.
Last generation of actual kids.
I stayed in the house. Actually, I didn't like to be outside. I like to be in the house reading dictionaries, and like I read dictionaries.
I mean, I was reading Harry Potter. I used to make my mama go. I used to read
my
the Harry
grandmama
Potter.
said that was not the Lord's work, so we could not watch. We could not watch Harry Potter. We could not do anything
And
that
that's
involved
crazy.
witchcraft. My grandma was not with it. Like, and I love to read. I had to read them at school because if it came to the house, it was gone. Like, she didn't play that.
See, and that's crazy because my mama churchy. Like my mama is head of Christian Board of Education churchy. Yeah, like my mama churchy. No, we Baptist.
Speed said today's parents are trying to avoid their kids. Our parents were more
And
interactive.
she let me explore the kids stuff. Like she took me to every Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, I mean
They are.
I grew up where I had my great grandma, my grandma, and my mama. I had 3 generations of women above me. Like,
so let's speak on it. My mama told me the other day, she said the reason why she started our after school program that we had 20 years ago is because she felt like kids did not have real grandmothers.
Yeah.
You know, my mom is older. My mom is 66. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
But my mom is 66. My mama had me at 39. But she was saying, just think about it. The kids that were having kids then are the kids that we have, you know, now that are the fresh 18 through 21s that cut up. They cut up a lot. Like, they didn't have the grandmothers that we think of when we think of grandma. Like I had a
great grandma and a grandma.
My grandma name was Ethel Lee. Okay, I had a Ethel Lee. You know what I'm saying? Ethel Lee.
My grandma still don't know how to make a taco.
Ethel Lee. Yeah, my grandma never made a. Listen, I was 6 years old and knew how to make chicken and dumplings. Do you understand me? I could
like
dumplings.
We grew up in my great grandma and my grandma, like they're married. So my great grandma was up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, making sure breakfast was on the table. My granddad ate breakfast, lunch, dinner. She was popping popcorn for snacks. She also made sure we all was fed. Like, then my grandmother, she does the same thing. You know, like I always appreciate growing up. Like, I had my great grandmother until I was, how old was I?
Chris said the club line be full of grandmas right now.
Yeah, so I had my great grandma. I had both my great grandparents for a long time. Like, my great grandfather died in 2011. So I grew up with great grandparents. Some people don't even know what a great grandparent is.
That's me. I didn't. My mama had me late. My mama had me at 39, and I'm my mom's only child. So I was the last of the Mohicans for all the first cousins. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last of the Mohicans. My grandmother, when my mom got pregnant with me, my grandmother was actually in a coma, and my mama to this day swear that my grandmother got out her coma because my mama was pregnant. Because my mama said she was in there crying, like, I can't do this without you, because she had never had no kids. So like, I didn't have the great grandma. Also, did not know my grandfather.
So you don't believe that?
I do believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
I believe it.
No, I believe it because my grandmother wanted my mama to have kids, and my mama had tried. My mama had been married. They had tried to have kids. My mom was in the middle of an adoption process when she got pregnant with me. So I'm her miracle child. You know what I'm saying? But I have y'all can't see because it's on the wall, but on the wall I have my grandmother and my grandfather. I never met my granddaddy, so I did not have a granddaddy on either side. My dad's mother died when I was 2, and my mother's mother died in 2000. When I was, how old was I in 2000? I forgot how old I was in 2000. Yeah, 11 years ago. I was how old was I? 7. I was 7. I forgot how old I was. You know, my birthday coming up. I was 7.
So you'll be 29.
I'm 28. I'll be 28. So 11 years ago, yeah, I was 7.
No,
7.
Shay, don't take nothing else to drink.
I've been having shots, y'all.
Don't
She
say.
died-
I don't know
no,
how you
I
skipped
wasn't
17 and
She,
7.
it was 2000. It was she died in 2000. Yeah, 21 years ago. I was 7. Yeah, I was 7.
Okay, well,
No, I was 7. So my grandmother passed away, but it hit me so tough because like I had a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother took like my mom worked. My mom was a nursing home administrator before, and she started her own business in '94. So she was balancing her own group homes while still doing nursing assist at Jackson and Plymouth Manor and all that stuff. And like my grandmother raised me. Like my mama had to put me in daycare because I was so old as a child. Like I was eating cornbread with my fingers, like cornbread and greens with my fingers on a green tray with a recliner. Oh, you know what I'm saying? These kids don't have that. They mamas be like 50 years old.
Steve
You know what I'm
said
saying?
math be hard to tell when you drunk. Hey, I swear to God, you see, I ain't say nothing over here. I'm like,
No, and wait, and all of us
I
are
don't
wrong
know
because
how-
I'm like, no, it was 2000 and it's 2021 now.
I'm like, I
So
don't
that
know
was
how old you
21
was. Don't
that was
ask me.
21
I
years
do
ago.
not
No,
know.
I was 7.
I don't know how old you was. Don't ask
I
me.
was 7. No, I was 7. But you
So-
know, I had that experience. So me as a person, I feel like my grandmother helped me develop in traditional ways. My uncles, even at my house right now, I make plates for all my uncles. The men come in the house, the men folk, they sat down, me and my mama and my aunties, and then we make their plates. They do all the other stuff. Like my daddy just taught me how to grill ribs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a different. These kids now don't know any about that. Like the thing that bothers me is the debate that they be having on Facebook where who gets their plates first, the man or the kid? The man.
Mhm.
The man gets the plates first, and
I'm
always.
the family.
Always.
Because how I'm prepared. You guys, how I'm prepared. Nobody get their place. Nobody get their place without each other. I'm a
She the one who
Can
makes tacos.
Can I touch back on this subject of bullying because Tamika said, "Honey, we would get a whooping if we didn't stand up to a bully. My mama would stand on the porch and make us fight."
Oh yeah.
Understand? Me and my mama was just having this conversation the other day because I didn't, as a kid, I'm like that now. I'm non-confrontational. I don't pick the fight, but I will finish it. But at first, I used to let people beat up on me, but then she came outside on that. So then I started beating up people, and then I still got a whooping. I'm like, so what you want me to do? Like, what you
As a mama, you
like?
The whooping wasn't as bad when you fought back.
The whooping was bad because she went out of control. When I said she went on rampage, she was beating up everybody. Do you hear me?
I believe it.
She had a lot of pain to let go.
I believe it. She went back. She said, "Not only am I whooping the bully of today, I'm going back and getting the bully from last week."
But
The one
somebody
from
said, which was so true about how the kids, you got a whooping, and it's done, and now they're having shootouts, family members.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
No,
And
Yeah.
that's very true. Because, yeah, I got bullied. Now, Sidna seen me fight one time. You know what I'm saying? One time. When I got bullied when I was a kid, my uncles they found out at the end of the school year. The whole summer I was in boot camp, like I was about to go train for boxing. Like my uncles had me in the backyard at my mama house, like, and if she do this, you do this, like, and they was literally teaching me how to fight. Like parents now don't do that. They don't do that. Like they don't take time, and they're not invested. Like it's so many kids that I know now that says they don't tell their parents what's going on because they feel like they can't talk to them. Or they get shut down. I don't care. Go handle that yourself.
Jay said these kids today need the ass whooping of yesteryear.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie.
God rest my Uncle Fat Man soul. He whooped me one time, and that's all he needed. That's all he needed was to whoop me one time, and I'm gonna tell you, I gave him hell.
You know what's crazy?
Are you crazy? You gonna sit here and lie on live? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. No, I got 4 from you, and I've had a total of 5 whoopings. Yes, I had a total
Yeah,
of 5
she said it all the
whoopings
time.
my
I ain't
whole
gonna lie,
life.
ma. She said it all the time.
I had 4 from you.
She did.
I had
She did.
4 from you and that 1 from Uncle Family because you didn't want to whoop me, so you went down there and you brought him upstairs to whoop me.
None of my uncles. Yeah.
That one you really.
But then she was in the room crying because I'm in there like, you said you would never let nobody hurt me. you said you would never let nobody hurt me.
I see what type of kids you was.
What?
I see what type of kind. I see what type of kind you was. You was on a different time.
I don't even know why she got them 4.
Yeah.
She was a good kid. She had to do something.
Well, the one because I beat up, I fought in church.
You fought in church?
Yeah, I know this story. She fought her cousin in the basement. In the basement.
In church.
In the basement of the church. She knocked her head between the file cabinet and the
I fought in church. A lot of them was 5th grade. I was real rebellious in 5th grade. I don't know why. I had stole somebody's science project. I got a whooping. We had like this UNICEF project, like where we.
Like, they need help as much as possible.
Hey, I'm over here like you, Rob. You saying?
I took a little money out of the UNICEF.
Bro, you know how hard you had to beg for that?
And then another one was because them eraser pens. I had forged a signature and I erased it, and so them were all in the all of my whoopings came 5th grade. Like
all them sound justified.
That's why you didn't have none in 6th grade because you got broke off in 5th grade, boy. So I got whoopings for grades. I never got whooping for behaviors because my problem was I was always super smart, but I hate doing homework. I just felt like I had a thing with homework. Like I felt like, why am I taking work home when I'm at school all day? And my mama used to be so mad because I would really be like, damn, like, why? Why do I have to do this? And so I would ace my test. I would all of that. Like my teachers used to want to put me in AP classes and I would refuse to go because I knew that meant more homework. I had 1 AP class. I refused to go. But my mama would tear me up about my homework. My mama said, we done did the homework. It's in your bag. You gonna take it to school and not give it to the teacher? I was like, I hated homework. It was. And that's one thing me and Sin have in common. Sin is very good at. We can definitely not cuss at you. I cuss because my daddy cuss. You know what I'm saying? Like I cuss. It feel better when you cuss. Yeah, I feel better when I cuss. And that's a social experiment. Have you seen that? They did a video. They had people who weren't allowed to cuss on one side and people who were allowed to cuss. And they test their bodies and they put their hands in like extremely cold water or extremely hot, like boiling water. And the people who could not cuss to let out that anger could not stay in they could not stay in there long enough. And the people who were able to cuss and kind of let it out their system were able to withstand it longer.
I'm gonna say a bad word.
So I'm a cuss because I cuss not because I don't have anything else to say, because I'm sure I could find several synonyms for this. However, this feel better. This one coming from my heart. This one is hitting right here. Yeah, in the diaphragm, because I know that you're going to understand exactly what I need. I don't need you going to look up nothing that I'm saying to you. I don't need you trying to break it down psychologically. No, if I say fuck you, I mean fuck. Listen. From my core. Let me stop hitting my chest because Instagram is on here getting it lit.
Right, you hitting and it's causing an earthquake.
You good? You good? We're going to put you on the next is you good or not segment. That's what we doing for you. Is you good or
I don't
not?
think nobody really did homework in high school because at that point I was really over it. I'm just like, get me up out of here. I'm tired of 12 years a slave.
My first one, nah, not at all. My sophomore and my junior year, yeah. My senior year, I knew my junior year was my most important year because that's where the hot colleges look at your
Yeah.
I wanted to go to college, and I wanted to go to Spelman or Clark. So I was like, let me get my stuff together real fast because I did not want to be here. Then I ended up staying here anyway.
I'm not gonna. I never got hit with a switch. Like when my
Me
great
neither.
grandma was one of them switchers. Like
Mm-mm.
I've never got a whooping with a switch. Like,
Pick your own switch hit.
Yeah, like, yeah, but I never got one of them.
And don't come with the skinny one.
Because then they make you go get another one, and you gotta tie it together. No, I think what got it. And okay, I'm sorry. Back to these kids. Kids ain't got no respect.
Oh no, if they don't even respect their own parents, why would they
Yeah,
respect
these
you?
young kids. No, I mean they don't got respect for nobody. They
don't.
don't care about anything. Like I was just thinking about that the other day. I was talking to one of our clients at our group home, and she was saying that when she go out to the stores, things like that, she don't even talk to the young kids no more. She said because they don't respect anybody. They don't respect anything. I'm like, they don't respect the churches. Like when I was a kid, you didn't see people doing stuff on church grounds like you see now, like in the parking lot, on the steps. Like it just was a respect for church. You didn't see people doing things to older people. Like when they was knocking that man out at the park, that group of kids, when they was beating them old men up in the parks and all that other stuff, and recording it and laughing. Listen, I don't know who y'all got that from because that's not it.
No,
Like
we didn't grow up like that. Anybody who was an adult, yeah.
Man, listen.
Like, hey, especially growing up in church. I mean, anybody could give me a whooping.
Man, listen. I played baby Jesus. I was the church baby. Mom, if anybody in that church had anything to say about anything, like we was getting it. And me and Kendra was talking about that yesterday. I said, Kendra, mom, so I have a friend, Kendra. I think she's still on Instagram Live, but me and Kendra have been friends literally our whole lives. Like our parents are in church together, all of that, like our whole lives. Her mama can get on my heels at any point in time, and my mama would have never thought twice about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, like you a parent, you say something to somebody's kid, you almost got to square it with their mama.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm real skeptical about who kids come where. Don't bring nobody in this house that I can't snatch because I whoop kids. I whoop everybody kids. I will beat the kid up.
Tamika said, I never listen, Tamika, it could be a fork in the sink and my mama, ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord, my mama. Ooh, child, if it was a fork. It couldn't be no dishes left in the sink. Yeah.
All right. So y'all, we about to try to wrap this thing up because we're not gonna keep y'all all day. We just gonna do a cute little 90 minutes for y'all. We got an hour and a half, which means we got 3 minutes to get the rest of our stuff off. And I feel like we covered our topic pretty well. We got the who's, the what's, and the wins, about self-esteem and things like that. You think so? Special guest appearance from Mama.
From my mama.
From Mama, because she lit. And so we're going to take these last few minutes. We just want to talk about things that we have coming up, things that we are moving on to, things like that. So you want to start with the Milwaukee?
So July 8th through the 11th, I got to plug it because I'm a part of the Milwaukee Meets Atlanta 2 team, It's going to be lit. If you have questions about tickets, booking, sections and everything, you can inbox me or the 1,000 other people that are a part of it as well. It's lit. It's gonna be lit, and it's more stuff that's dropping. So y'all need to stay tuned because y'all do not want to miss this jet. I'm trying to tell y'all.
And Boobs and Brunch will be in Atlanta during that time. So
yes, we will be boobing
and brunching, hopefully.
No, I'm more boobing.
Who? Janelle? Yep, Janelle going too.
Yeah,
it's the whole Boobs and Brunch. The chef, the host, everything.
It's gonna be lit. We got Cascade. Come on now, Cascade finna go down. You got LaKaya for the Jersey party. Like
hey, listen, y'all.
It's a lot that's finna go on.
I can't skate, so I'm gonna dedicate my time from now until then.
Oh no, I don't skate at all. I'm just going to be cute. I don't.
You
can't catch me in no skates. My mother had a skating party for us when I was in 5th grade. You know what I did? Crawled off the skating floor.
Some at the same time, you bad as fuck too.
Yeah, she probably did it on purpose. Oops.
No, my birthday is in the beginning of the school year.
Our birthday is like 7 days apart. Thank you very much. Right. We are.
Together.
Yeah, we right together. We stair steps for sure. Sin, no, she a Virgo. I'm on the cusp, and she a Virgo. Me and Sin are Libras. Me and Sin, quick little sidebar. Me and Sin are complete opposites on the Libra scale. On the Libra scale, okay. We are night and day. She is non-confrontational, and I am confrontational. Like I will what? Total, I might be more like him because I do not. Yeah. Do I go 0 to 100? Sam?
Yes.
It ain't no 50 in there. I don't hit 0, 50, then 100.
No.
Wow.
I
Wow.
don't even see that in you.
Cause I'm so nice. It takes a lot. It takes more if you're directing it towards me. If you're attacking my friends or my family, you would see it quicker than you would if it was me. Can't nobody do nothing to me. I ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that. But when it comes to my friends, I'm like a mama bear. They call me the mama out the group. I'm a mama bear. Don't mess with my friends. I think so. I think so. Don't prohibit.
Who's that? And they spelled it so wrong. Like, oh, I'm like.
And so, also on the 9th, we are going to be on Sophisticated Ignorance.
Yep, that's what Shay Scales on Facebook, her name is. We'll be on her podcast on the 9th.
On the 9th.
So that's what we have coming up.
Okay, so yeah, that's what we have following up. We will be dropping the flyer for it later on today. We'll give you guys some special promos so you guys can tune in for her because you know us. We are the shameless plugs. We plug all of our people. We plug our friends. We plug our family because everybody can eat. Everybody can get it. We just love to see everybody doing their own things and getting it.
Said, when y'all doing the wet t-shirt part of the show? I never knew that was a part of the
Who
show.
is that? Is that Juan?
No,
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But, and I ain't gonna lie,
that might be Dre. Those wenches.
No,
that ain't Dre.
no, that ain't. And they gray in the day.
Oh, I know. That's
never mind.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what? And I can't even say what I was gonna say. You wait till we get off this camera. I will shoot you a text message, okay? Right, I'm gonna have to. Who you talking to?
See.
West shirt portion of the day.
He said, "Y'all know who this is, Wayne."
We do now. We do now for sure. For sure. We do. That's cool. That's cool. We're gonna be right back on your show next week too.
Ain't no wet t-shirt contest. I'm sorry, this ain't that. This is not that. You trying to get us blocked on Facebook? I'm trying to stay clear of a 30 day. I've been doing
don't
good
never mess
too.
with me.
I've been doing good.
Facebook don't ever mess with me. So those are the things. That's all we got. We got the show on the 9th. We got Milwaukee versus Atlanta, or meets Atlanta.
It's Milwaukee meets Atlanta 2.
2.
July 8th through the 11th.
8th.
Start booking. Start booking. If you want to see me,
it may be me. It may be me.
We're for the tits.
Clearly, because that's all anybody. You guys do not like us as people.
No, you're objects.
We're objects. I will not be objectified. That's weak. Wow, you're not good. And he said you can't fight. Who can't fight?
Why are you entertaining him?
I can't.
That's cool. I'm about to, my friend. I'm about to pull up on him. It's cool.
Like, I can't.
But anywho, tune in. Tune in next week Sunday at 2 p.m. Yeah,
y'all are lit. Y'all made our launch day special, especially Mama pulling up. Y'all are lit. Yes. We appreciate y'all so much. We know
Steve
that
said that dress objectifying the fuck out of you.
Speed, that's cool. We gonna call you in a minute too. No trip. We gonna call Speed in a minute too. Let me
dog.
Number 2 on the list. Speed. Yeah, we write you right on down. But no, we really do appreciate y'all. Y'all made our first show a blast. Did you have fun, Sam?
I did. I'm lit.
Still lit. I just want to know why every podcast we get on saying the one that leave lit. I just want to know.
Okay, whole thing liquor. Oh yeah, I've been
She
did that.
took that
I've been did that.
No.
Okay.
Okay. And everybody said, "Oh, thank you." I be crying online. Y'all know I'm emotional.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all know she a crybaby for real. Did y'all know that? Sin a crybaby for real. I'm a sentimental person, so I hold on to everything. Sin is a real life crybaby.
I get it from my grandma. All right, so
All right, y'all.
hold on. We're about to end this live with a shot.
Ma, you want a
it.
shot? I got some vodka downstairs.
All right, so here's to the first episode.
Episode
Boobs
1.
and Brunch.
Thank you. Boobs and Brunch shot.
Boobs and Brunch. That time we started feeling ourselves.
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
Salute to a great launch day.